Hey everybody, this is Nick from Arcade Hunters, and we're sitting here talking today with Dave from arcade.com, also tron-sector.com, one of the best Tron fan sites out on the internet. Dave, really good to see you again.
Absolutely, great
Now, Dave, tell everybody out at home what you guys are doing here today at Richie Knuckles.
Well, the arcade.com, we built the arcade tournament system, which is the iPad-based scoring system that we use to keep track of tournaments for the classic arcades like Richie Knuckles. Here today we're going to be doing a 10-game tournament using that system. We'll have the live scoring done on the display over here. People will know in real time where they stand, where they have to improve, you know, immediately go back and find out what they need to do to get their score up and try to win the tournament. In years past, none of this was possible. It was all pen and paper, and everything was done, say, the next day. All the calculations were, you know, you didn't know where you were until 24 hours later. So you wasted all this time waiting to play to see where you needed to improve your score.
Exactly. So I said it previously on the intro video that we did. I think I did it on Wednesday. I said about how you guys had it set up at Funspot was excellent. And I sounded like Mr. Burns. I said it like 4 times. But I mean, when it's exactly what he said when you went to Funspot, you'd hand the guy your score, and you had to wait 2 days to get that score back. With you guys, they had a nice big monitor set up, and 5 minutes it was updated, and it was awesome. I loved it. It was so cool.
Well, and what we found was the competition was totally different. Because people weren't waiting, they immediately went right back to the machines and played something right away. Before they would figure, okay, I'm probably, you know, in the top 5, I'm good. I'll play more tomorrow. But then they go, oh my God, I'm only 15th.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta go play. And then get over there, and they doubled the submissions.
And it was constantly busy the entire coast. You would like or someone would put up a really high score, and they were like, oh, I'm not gonna touch that, or something like that. You would say. But also, tell us about what you do over at arcade.com for the arcade finders.
Right. Well, that's how we actually got started. We started by documenting locations. You know, where can I go play Pac-Man? Where can I go play Donkey Kong? Or even, you know, the 90s era, some of the DMD pinballs, or you know, Rush the Rock, or you know, Daytona, for example, stuff like that. I felt like any information that was out there on the net just really wasn't either accurate or updated, and it wasn't searchable. I couldn't just say, show me everywhere I can in Florida I can go play, you know, Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm a database guy. That's what I do for a living. I built the engine that was arcade.com, and that's where we got started. And then we evolved into the tournament systems and things like that today.
So all they have to do is they just log on to the site. You know, even if it's like a small place, maybe a laundromat that might have a couple pinball tables, you can add that to the site, right?
Yep.
And you know, as we say, you know, it's not like an infallible source of information. We need you guys out there watching this video to help contribute, because we know after doing all these videos for years doing Arcade Hunters, there's places out there that still keep the classics alive, even if it's just some guy that might just have a couple set up in the back of his store. Like, there's one that we all love to go to here in the New Jersey area. The guy loves pinball machines. He's got about 12 pinball machines. You wouldn't know it if you drove by,
right,
that this guy's going to have pinball.
Yeah, well, I've gotten a lot of responses about the fact that people be like, I didn't even know there was a classic arcade with 20 machines 5 minutes from my house, because it's not an arcade.
Exactly.
You know, it might be a family fun center or a bowling alley that has a, you know, an arcade in the back or something like that you just would never think of. And so people are getting out there and being able to play because they're finding them again. So that's what makes me feel good about what we were trying to do.
Now, Dave, as I always end off my videos when I interview somebody, got to ask my favorite question. If you're stranded on a desert island, you can only have 3 games. Which ones would you have? 3
arcade machines?
It could be any game, console, arcade, whatever you like.
Okay, well, I'd probably have to go with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Video and Television. I'm an old schooler, as you can tell. Tron, arcade, and you know what? I'd probably have to throw in, believe it or not, Battlezone. Yeah, excellent. Personal favorite.
So Dave, we want to thank you very much for taking the time out to interview us. Be sure to check out arcade.com and also tron-sector.com. All the latest news on the new Tron Legacy movie that's coming out in December. We can't wait for it. So as always, thank you very much for watching our videos here on Arcade Hunters. I'm Nick, and this is Dave. Thank you very much for watching.
Take care.